So module 4 we will take the next topic, that is analysis of synchronous sequential circuits. So analysis of synchronous sequential circuits. So last class the problems what we have worked out is sequence will be given to you and we have to design the circuit, correct? Sequence will be given to you, we have to design the circuit. But now the question is, circuit is given to us. Circuit is there. We have to analyze the circuit and write the sequence. We have to analyze the circuit and tell what sequence will be generated from this circuit. Okay. So analysis of synchronous sequential circuits. Okay. We have one type we have already discussed, wherein sequence will be given to us and we know how to design the circuit. This is another type where circuit is given to us, we will write the sequence. One more type, state diagram will be given. From the state diagram we have to analyze and we have to design the circuit like that. Okay, so we will see one by one. Second type of problem in module 4 is this. Circuit is given to us, synchronous circuit, because clock is given directly to all the flip-flops, right? It is synchronous. Synchronous circuit will be given and we have to end up with the state diagram. We have to tell what sequence we are going to get from this counter. Okay, so we have steps, procedure to analyze the sequential circuits, and let us see what is that procedure. The first step is procedure to analyze the synchronous sequential circuit. Identify the system variables. Identify the system variables. What are system variables? Flip-flop outputs. Okay, flip-flop outputs. Then if there is any external input variable in the linear input model, X, or the input variable we call, right, that is nothing but the input here. So is there any external input variable and any output function that you are going to generate, okay, other than flip-flop outputs. So these are called as system variables. Identify the system variables, that is the first step. Okay. Then, okay, we'll take this example and we'll discuss one by one. So what is the first step? Identify the system variable. So when a circuit is given to you, first look at the circuit and identify the system variables. What is the meaning of system variable? Flip-flop output, any input, output. See here, flip-flop outputs. What is a flip-flop output? Here we have three flip-flops. JK flip-flop, all are JK flip-flop, right? So in this circuit, flip-flop outputs are what? A, B, C. They have denoted the flip-flop outputs as A, B, C. So A, B and C. Next, do we have any input here? Inputs are not nothing. Inputs are not here flip-flop inputs. X, O. What is the meaning of input variables? Variables that originate outside the sequential circuit. Do we have any external input variable here? No, we don't have any external input variable here, as well as we don't have any other output here. The output is only the flip-flop output. Okay, so for this problem we don't have any external input variable as well as the output variable. So what are the system variables we have? A, B, C. A, B and C are the system variables, or you can call these are the state variables. State variables are nothing but flip-flop outputs. Am I correct? State variables, flip-flop output. This is the first step. So when a circuit is given to you, first identify the system variables. Flip-flop outputs, any input, any output. Here it is only flip-flop output, hence I have written only A, B, C as the system variables. Since A, B, C are the outputs of flip-flops, I can call these as state variables. Then second step, identify the flip-flop type. Look at this circuit and then what flip-flop they have used. All the three flip-flops are JK flip-flop, because why I am telling all the three flip-flops are JK flip-flop is, sometimes in the circuit one flip-flop will be JK, one flip-flop will be T, one flip-flop will be D, one flip-flop will be SR. So one flip-flop will be different, but here in this problem all the flip-flops are JK. So second step, all are JK flip-flop. All are JK flip-flop. Okay. The third step. What is the third step? Okay, we have analyzed, we have identified the system variables. We have also identified the flip-flop type. What is the next step? Looking at the circuit, write the equations for flip-flop inputs. Write the equations for flip-flop inputs. Write the equations for flip-flop inputs. See what we are doing here? From the circuit, we are trying to analyze the circuit and tell what will be the output of this circuit. Output means, since this is a counter, we have to analyze the circuit and tell the counting sequence. We should be able to tell what sequence, what patterns are going to be generated from this counter. Okay, so now, we have identified the system variables. We have also identified the type of flip-flop. What is the third step? Write the equations for flip-flop input. This step is very, very important, because if you go wrong in this particular steps, the remaining procedures are going to be wrong. The remaining steps are going to be wrong, because looking at this only we are going to write the next. Okay, so when you write the flip-flop inputs, you have to be very careful. So as I have said in the online class today, so see, most of you, the mistake what you do is, the circuit will be in the question paper. So when you have got to analyze it, to your answer booklet, you are going to copy this circuit. Many of you will not copy the circuit correctly. You will miss some connections. So obviously when you look at your circuit and when you write the flip-flop inputs, no, definitely that will be wrong, because your circuit is not same as the circuit what is given in the paper. So it is better in the exam, looking at the question paper circuit, you can write the flip-flop inputs. Okay, and circuit is very important. Now, equations for flip-flop inputs. Since we have three flip-flops, we have to write the equation for JA, KA, JB, KB, JC, KC. Let me start from JA. JA, what is connected to JA? JA, KA, they have shorted. Both JA, KA, where they have connected? They have connected to B. Correct? So what is JA? JA, KA, both are equal to B. Trace JA, KA connection. JA, KA, they have shorted and both are connected to what? B. Okay, JA, KA equation I have written. What is JB? JB, it is connected to where? C. So what is JB? JB is equal to C. What is KB? KB is equal to logic 1. KB is equal to logic 1. What is JC? JC is equal to Q bar. What is this Q bar? This Q they have called it as B. So what is this Q bar? This Q bar is nothing but B bar. So what is JC? JC is nothing but B bar. Since they have denoted this as B, this will be obviously B bar. You are not supposed to write Q bar. Q bar is the output of second flip-flop. How they have denoted it? B bar. So what is JC? JC is B bar. And what is KC? KC is logic 1. Logic 1. So this step is very, very important. When you write the flip-flop inputs, you have to be very, very careful. Looking at the circuit, properly analyzing the circuit, write the equations for flip-flop inputs. So JA, KA both are equal to B, JB is equal to C, KB is equal to logic 1, JC is equal to B, KC is equal to logic 1. Okay, we have written the flip-flop inputs. This is the third step. The fourth step is looking at the flip-flop equation, input equations, write K-map. Write K-map. Okay. So we have to write K-map for JA, KA, sorry this is JB? Yeah, JA, KA, JB, KB, JC, KC. We have to write the K-map. So what I do is I explain how to write the K-map for JA. Okay. So now JA, how many variables? Flip-flop inputs are in terms of what? A, B, C, correct? 3 flip-flops, 3 outputs. So 3 variable K-map, A, B, C. A, B, C are the inputs. So 3 variable K-map, A, B, C. We are deriving equation for, we are writing K-map for what? JA. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, looking at the equation, how do you write the K map? See, what is the equation I should get for JAB? You have to think and put mean terms. If I put mean terms to these cells, I should get the equation as B. B is this, correct? B is this. Where will I get B? See here, B is taking 1. Here B is taking 1. So obviously I have to fill the mean terms here. And A should get cancelled. So I put 1 here, A will get cancelled. And I should get B. So 3 variables are there. 2 variables I want to eliminate. So how many cells I have to group? K map, basics. 2 part 2 is equal to 4. So if you group 4 cells, 2 variables will be eliminated. If you group 4 cells, 2 variables will be eliminated. So I have 3 variables. I want only 1 variable. That means 2 more variables I have to eliminate. So how many cells I have to group? 4 cells. And I should get the answer as what? B. So what I do? I put 1, 1. So group this. If you group these 4, don't you get the equation as B? A will get cancelled, C will get cancelled, we get B. So this is the K map for JA. Similarly, K map for KA is again same. K map for KA is again same. Because JA, KA, I should get it as B. So this is the equation for JA. Similarly, JB you have to get C. Okay? So JB, I write the equation for K map for JB here. So A, B, C, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So JB is equal to C. I should get C. Where will I get C? C here. These 2 columns I have to use. Again 4 cells you have to group because 2 variables I have to eliminate. Put 1 for these 4. Just check whether you get C as answer. A will get cancelled, B will get cancelled, C. So JB is equal to C. This is the K map. Next, KB. How will you write the K map for KB? So KB, okay? A, B, C, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. KB equation is what? Logic 1. So what does it mean? You have 1 in all the cells. So if you group it, all the variables will get cancelled and you get it as 1. So this is for JK, this is for JB, this is for KB. KB is logic 1. So like this you can write the K map. And from this you can write the next table. Otherwise, I will explain even more simpler method. So the 4th step is what? Write the K map, right? Don't write the K map now. Leave some space. Leave some half page space. I will tell you how to write the K map. Okay? We will write the next step. Next, we go for next step. One method is you can write the K map looking at the equations. But most of you see here the equations are very simple. You can group it. But when you go for 4 variable K map, if you have 4 flip-flops or if you have some complex equations, it is. I am not telling it is difficult, but you need more time to analyze and write the mean terms here. So I will explain another method. I just go back from the next step to the previous step. That is, this step I will complete it at the end. This step I leave it. But exam K map is must. K map you have to write. You cannot skip K map. So leave some half page space. And remember, just to compare, when you write the K map, what is the mean terms you have got for JA? Mean terms 2, 3, 7, 6. No, 2, 3, 7, 6. And for JB, what are the mean terms you have got? 1, 3, 5, 7. So we verify. This is only for my reference. Okay. Just to explain, even if we write the next step, from the next step, even if we write the K map, again we get the same K map. We get the correct answer. So this we will compare afterwards. Okay. So now one method is this. By looking at the equations, you can write the K map. The other method I tell you. So what you do is write the K map. This step you leave some space, half page space. Let me go for the next step. So K map I will come at the end. Okay. I will write K map at the end. So what is the next step? After you write the K map, write the excitation table. Write the excitation table. Write the excitation table for the circuit. write the excitation table for the circuit. So hope all of you can write this circuit in your notes. So I'll just erase this because I need to write the excitation table for the given circuit. So what is the next step? Write the excitation table. Okay? So we'll write the excitation table. So what is the first step that you have to do? Identify the system variables. System variables are nothing but flip-flop outputs, input, output. In this circuit we have only flip-flop outputs. There are no external input and output. So it is only A, B, C. Then identify the flip-flop type. All are JK flip-flop. Then from the circuit write the equations for flip-flop inputs. So we have written the equations for flip-flop inputs. The next step is K-map. You know how to write the K-map from this. Otherwise one more method, you leave some space, we will directly go for fifth step. Okay? Write the excitation table. You know how will be the excitation table? Excitation table, which are the columns we have? Counter you have designed. See, counter, sequence will be given, you have designed the circuit. Here, circuit is given, we have to write the sequence. So it is just a reverse procedure we have to do. Right? So now write the excitation table. Excitation table, what is the first column we have? Present state. Second column, next state. Third column, flip-flop inputs. Okay, so present state, next state, flip-flop inputs. So present state is what? Present state, ABC. Flip-flop outputs are denoted as what? ABC. So present state is ABC. Next state will be A plus, B plus, C plus. Flip-flop inputs, JA, KA, JB, KB, JC, KC. Correct? Flip-flop inputs. Now, three variables we have. Present state. So, you write all the possible combinations. Present state can be anything. So, you write all the possible combinations. 0, 0, 0. Okay. 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 1. Okay. So this is for first flip-flop, JKA, JBKB, second flip-flop, and JCKC, the third flip-flop input. Okay. So now the table is ready. So now, if this is the present state, what is next state? That is what is what we need to analyze. I don't know what may be the next state. Okay. First, you fill J, K, JB, KB, JC, KC. So now try to understand. So if you have written the K-map, by looking at the equations. For example, we have written the K-map for J, K, what are the mean terms we have got? 2, 3, 7, 6. So for J, what are the mean terms? 2, 3, 7, 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 7, 6. 2 mean term. 3, 7, 6. These are the mean terms for JA. Similarly, what is KA? Same. 2, 3, 7, 6. 2, 3, 7, 6. Remaining cells will take 0. This is how you fill the table. If you have written the K-map. Same way, what is KB? KB is logic 1. So KB you write logic 1. Mean terms. KB logic 1 mean terms. Mean terms we have in all the cells now, so we will write. That is one method. But now I am teaching you the second method. We have not written K-map. We don't know what are the mean terms for JA, KA. How to write the table? Very simple. What is the equation we have got for JA? B. JA is B. This is B. This is B, no? Look at B and fill JA. B is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. We still have not written the K map. What we are writing J in these columns. Looking at the equations. So now just check. Do we have the same mean terms 2, 3, 7, 6? Correct now? So K is what? K is again B. So same B, whatever you have, you write it here. What is JB? JB is C. What do you have C? Same C you write because JB equation is C. C is what? 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now you write the mean terms for JB. What is that? 1, 3, 5, 7. Same mean terms we have got. Same mean terms we have got. 1, 3, 5, 7. Isn't it? Now, KB is logic 1. When it is logic 1, put 1 for all. Now JC, I don't have the mean term now. Now let me write. JC is equal to B. What is B? This is B. JC is B. Write B. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. What is KC? KC is logic 1. So write 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So looking at these equations, you write it. K is equal to B, no? Same B you write. K also B. JB is C, copy C. KB is logic 1, write 1 for all. JC is B, write B. KC is logic 1, write KC is logic 1. Okay? So now we can write the K map. You have left some space there, no? So now you go and write the K map. How will you write the K map? JA. So A, B, C, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are the mean terms for J? JA. 2, 3, 6, 7. So put 1 for 2, 3, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7. Remaining cells will take 0. Make sure when you group these, you get J as B. Make sure. Yes, I am getting J as B. This will be for K also. J, K. Similarly, you write for JC, KC like that. Okay, let me write the K equation K map for JC. Just to show you, once again, I will write the one more equation I will write, that is for JC. I am writing it for JC. 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B. So what are the mean terms? 2, 3, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 6, 7. Just check whether you are going to get B or not. Yes, when you group it, you get B. Same equation I have here also. So first, by looking at this, you write this. From this, it is very easy to write the K map. You need not analyze or you need not think. Whatever the mean terms you have, for that you can write the K map. Now complete writing the K map. Now, okay, we have written this. Let us now write the next state. Okay, so let us now write the next state. So now, okay, this is very important. Now, this is for first flip-flop, this is second flip-flop, this is third flip-flop. This is present state of first flip-flop, this is present state of second flip-flop, this is present state of third flip-flop. This is next state of first flip-flop, this is next state of second flip-flop, this is next state of third flip-flop. Now, one by one we'll fill. We'll fill the next state of first flip-flop. Then we'll write the next state of second flip-flop. Then we'll write the next state of third flip-flop. First flip-flop is JK. You know the function table of JK. JK, 2 plus 0, 0, same as previous state. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. It toggles. Next state is the complement of previous state. Now, J, 0, K, 0. When 0, 0, how JK flip-flop is going to work? Next state is same as previous state. So here this is JA, this is KA, this is A plus for this problem. So when JA is 0, KA is 0, next state is same as previous state. JA is 0, KA is 0, next state is same as previous state. What is previous state? A. What is A? 0. So what is next state? 0, same as previous state. J is 0, K is 0. Next state will be same as previous state, that is 0. So write 0. J is 1, K is 1. When J is 1, K is 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. J is 1, K is 1. next state is the complement of previous state. Previous state is what? 0. Complement 1. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. Previous state is 0. Complement. 0 0. Next state is same as previous state. 1. 0 0. Same as previous state. 1 1. Complement of previous state. 1 1. Complement of previous state. Now, how do you write B plus? JB, KB are the inputs. B is the previous state. 0 1. 0 1. Now, this will be JB. This will be KB. This is B plus. 0 1. 0 1. What is next state? 0. Directly you can write 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. What is previous state? 0. So 1. 0 1. 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. So previous state is 1. Now it will be 0. Now 0 1. 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. 0 1. 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. So it is 0. Now JC KC. Okay. 0 1. 0. 0 1. 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. This is previous state. So it is 1. Right. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. 0. Next 0 1. 0. 0 1. 0. 1 1. Next state is the complement of previous state. So it is 1. 1 1. Complement of previous state. So it is 0. So this is how you write. This is how you write. Okay. So now fifth step is write the excitation table for the counter. This is the excitation table. Sixth step, write the state diagram. The last step, write the state diagram. Okay. So we'll write the state diagram. Okay, state diagram. Okay, state diagram. How to start the state diagram? Start from the first state, 0 0 0. Okay, so 0 0 0. If 0 0 is the present state, first state is this. So assume your counter is in first state, that is 0 0 0. If the present state is 0 0 0, what is next state? I'm sorry, somewhere we have gone wrong. Okay, we mistake. Zero and 0. Okay. Okay, JC is B bar. I'm sorry, in the circuit, just check JC is B bar. I'm sorry, JC is B bar. Equation we have written wrong. Okay, that is the reason I said you have to be very careful when we write the equations. JC is B bar. So B bar means what? JC is B bar. So B bar means complement of this, no? So 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0. Okay, JC is B bar. Please correct that in the equation. JC is B bar. Okay, now I have to change only C plus, right? Because only JC has changed. Okay. Okay, 1 1 complement of this. Okay, complement of this. 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 complement of this. 1 1 complement of this. 0 1 0 0 1 0. Okay. Now to write the state diagram, take the first state as 0. So if this is the present state, now your counter is in which state? 0. Your counter is in state 0. If 0 is the present state, when you give the next clock pulse, what will be the next state? 0 0 1. So if the counter is in 0 0 0, the next state is 0 0 1. From the table you have to write. Next state is 0 0 1. Now the counter is in which state? Now this is going to be the present state. Now this is going to be the present state. Counter is in 0 0 0. From 0 0 0, transition to the next state, that is 0 0 1. So now the counter is in this state. This is going to be the present state. Search for 0 0 1 in the present state. Where is 0 0 1? here is 0, 0, 1. So if 0, 0, 1 is the present state, what is next state? 0, 1, 0. Next state is 0, 1, 0. Now the counter is in present state. What is that? 0, 1, 0. Present state column, search for 0, 1, 0. So here we have 0, 1, 0. If 0, 1, 0 is the present state, what is next state? 1, 0, 0. Next state is what? 1, 0, 0. Now the counter is in present state. Which state? 1, 0, 0. Now present state column, search for 1, 0, 0. This is 1, 0, 0. If the counter is in 1, 0, 0, what is next state? 1, 0, 1. So next state is 1, 0, 1. Now counter is in which state? 1, 0, 1. This is the present state. Search for 1, 0, 1. Where is 1, 0, 1? Here is 1, 0, 1. If it is in 1, 0, 1, what is next state? 1, 1, 0. So next state is 1, 1, 0. Now present state is 1, 1, 0. So here we have 1, 1, 0. What is next state? 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0 state is already there. Will you write it again? No. After 1, 1, 0, next state is 0. Now what is present state? 0, 0, 0. So if 0, 0, 0 is the present state, what is next state? 0, 0, 1. So next state is what? 0, 0, 1. If 0, 0, 1 is the present state, next state is what? 0, 1, 0. Sequence will repeat. Sequence will repeat. So it starts from 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Again from 6 the sequence repeats. So what is the modulus of this counter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a mod 6 counter and this is the counting sequence 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. As you go on giving the clock pulse, this is the sequence you are going to get. Okay, so to complete this state diagram, one more point. So you have got the sequence. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Two more states we have not written. Which is that? 3, 0 is there, 1 is there, 2, 4, 5, 6 is there. 3 and 7 are not there. If 3 is the present state, what will be the next state? See, if 3 is the present state, what is next state? 1, 0, 0, 4. So where do you have 1, 0, 0? Here you have. So you just write if 3 is the present state, next state will be 4. I have told these are called as self-correcting counters. See, this is the actual sequence. If any error occurs and if the counter enters into the other states which are not in the sequence, it will correct itself. That means it will come back to 1, 0, 0. Are you getting? So if 0, 1, 1, if the present state is 0, 1, 1, it will come back to 1, 0, 0. Same way, any error occurs and if the counter enters into 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, what is the next state? 0, 0, 0. So 1, 1, 1, if it is there, it will come back to 0, 0, 0. Now this is going to be the complete state diagram for this circuit. Okay, so this is the answer. This is a sequence what we are going to get for the circuit what they are given. This is how we analyze the problem, analyze the sequential circuit and design and write the state diagram. Okay, so this is one problem. Same method, same problem, similar type, you can work out many problems. You can work out the problems whatever you get in your question paper. See here all the 3 flip-flops are JK. In some problems 1 flip-flop will be T, 1 flip-flop will be D. So today's class I have given a problem for homework. We have solved a problem wherein 1 is T, 1 is D and 1 more is JK. Like that, even if the flip-flops are different, same method you can follow and you can design, you can analyze and you can end up with the state diagram. Okay. Okay, so let us work out another problem here. I have just kept the table ready. Anyhow, I'll explain from first. So now this is a circuit we have. This is a circuit we have. Fine. So now, what is the first step we have? You follow the steps whatever I have given. So what is the first step? Identify the system variables. System variables are nothing but what? Flip-flop outputs. If there is any external input variable or output variable. So flip-flop outputs are what? A, B, C. So first step. A, B and C are the system variables or state variables. Do we have X here? No. Do we have any other output variable? No. So only A, B, C are the state variables, system variables. Second step, identify the flip-flop type. What is the first flip-flop? Look at the input. First flip-flop is what type? D flip-flop. First flip-flop flip-flop is D flip-flop. You write first one is D flip-flop. Second flip-flop is what? T. So second flip-flop is T flip-flop. Third flip-flop is what? JK. Third flip-flop is JK flip-flop. So this is an example problem where it need not be all flip-flops need not be same. They can be different. Okay. So identify the flip-flop type. Then what is third step? Write the flip-flop equation. Write the flip-flop equation. Start from first. DA. Just look what is DA. DA is the output of AND gate. What are the inputs? One input is B. The other input is what? C. So this will be what? BC. AND gate. So what is DA? DA is equal to BC. Second flip-flop. TB. What is the input? Logic 1. Third flip-flop. JC. KC. JC, KC both they are shorted. So I have written JC is equal to KC. What is that? What is that? Q bar of second flip-flop, that is B bar. So these are the flip-flop inputs. So now looking at this, you can write the K map. The other option is first we will write the next step, that is this will be fourth step. First we will write fifth step. Counter table we have, the excitation table we will write. From this we can write the K map. Okay. So now excitation table, what are the columns we have? Present state, next state and flip-flop inputs, right? So present state, next state, flip-flop inputs. Okay. So present state, ABC 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. 3 flip-flops, so 8 possibilities of states. So this will write it. First let me write DA, TB, JC, KC. What is the equation for DA we have? B and C. B and C. 0. What is the function truth table of AND gate? A, B. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. What is Y? 0 0 0 1. AND gate. 0 0. What is Y? 0 0 0 0. DA is what? DA is equal to B and C. BC. So BC 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. That's all. Whatever the equation you have, no, for that you write the table. DA, inputs to the flip-flop. What is TB? TB is logic 1. So put 1 for all. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. JCKC, what is JCKC? B bar. This is B bar complement. So 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0. KC is also same. 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0. Now can we write the K map? Yeah, let me write the K map for DA. I'll show you. DA is what? What are the meetups for DA? 3 7. So put 1 for 3 7. 3. Okay. 3 7. Other sides it is 0. So just group these two and just check whether you are getting DA as BC. Group these two. A will get cancelled. Are we getting BC? Yes, we are getting BC. So truth table is right. Next, let me write it for TB also. TB is logic 1. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So if you group all the 8 sets, what is the equation? You get 1. Same way you can write for JC and KC and you can just check. Okay, so now that's all you complete the fourth step after you write this. Next, how do you write the next state? So first flip-flop is what flip-flop? D flip-flop. D flip-flop function table. D flip-flop. D flip-flop function table. D is the input. What will be the next state? If D is 0, next state is 0. If D is 1, next state is 1. D flip-flop function table. Very simple. Whatever D input, next state will be same. So if D is 0, next state is 0. If D is 1, next state is 1. If D is 0, A plus you have to write first flip-flop. If D is 0, next state is 0. If D is 0, next state is 0. If D is 0, next state is 0. If D is 1, next state is 1. If D is 0, next state is 0. D is 0, next state is 0. D is 0, next state is 0. D is 1, next state is 1. Second flip-flop is what flip-flop? T flip-flop. T flip-flop function table. If T is 0, same as previous state. If T is T is 1 for all. So if T is 1, complement of previous state. Second flip-flop B. This is the previous state. So B plus will be the complement of previous state. So T is 1. Next state is complement of previous state. So 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Third flip-flop is what? JK flip-flop. Remember the JK flip-flop function table and fill C plus. 1, 1. Complement of previous state. What is previous state? 0. Complement. 1, 1. Complement of previous state. So it is 0. 0, 0. Same as previous state. So 1, 1. Complement of previous state. 0, 0. Same as previous state. So now this is the excitation table. Okay. So now write the state diagram for this. State diagram. We shall write it here only. So can you see the state diagram? Yeah. So state diagram, start from the first state, 0, 0, 0. If 0, 0, 0 is the present state, what is next state? 0, 1, 1. Now this is the present state. Search for 0, 1, 1. Present state, here is 0, 1, 1. This is 0, 1, 1. If 0, 1, 1 is the present state, what is next state? 1, 0, 1. If 1, 0, 1 is the present state, where is 1, 0, 1? Here. If 1, 0, 1 is the present state, next state is what? 0, 1, 0. If 0, 1, 0 is the present state, if 0, 1, 0 is the present state, what is next state? 0, 0, 0. That's all. So what is the sequence? 0, from 0 to 3, from 3 to 5, from 5 to 2. Again it repeats, So modulus is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is mod 4 counter. And now complete the table, complete the state diagram. 0, 3, 5, 2. 1, 1. If 1 is the present state, next state is what? 2. So if 1 is the present state, next state will be what? 2. Self-correcting counter. 2 over 3 over 4. If 4 is the present state, next state is what? 3. If 4 is the present state, next state will be 3. You can write 1, 0, 0 here. From here you can take the arrow mark. But it is better we write it near to the next state. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If 6 is the present state, next state is 0. Next state is 0. If 7 is the present state, next state is 5. So if 7 is the present state, next state will be 5. So this is going to be the state diagram. Okay. So this is how, these are one type of problem. We have so many other types of problems when it comes to analysis of sequential circuits. So this is one type of problem where circuit will be given to you, but again here you don't have any x variable, you don't have any y variable. It is only the counter analysis we have done. Next we shall see the other problems also. Okay. Thank you.